It is a product which is used for supportive therapy in oncology. So specifically it is used to treat or even prevent the chemotherapy-induced neutropenia.
Hi, my name is Mike Ward. I'm the head of content at Scrip and the Pink Sheet. We're here in Berlin at the Bio Europe meeting where pharmaceutical, biotech and investors all get together to have discussions, whether it's potential investments or also licensing deals. There are a lot of sort of really hot topics at the moment. Cell therapy, immuno-oncology, the microbiome. These are some of the hottest topics. But another one which is almost a spectre that might be haunting some of the big biotechs is that of biosimilars. In the next few years, we're going to see a biosimilar patent cliff where a lot of the major biotech drugs are going to sort of see their patents expire. This is obviously going to have a huge impact on those originator companies, but also gives a lot of opportunities for the developers of biosimilars. So I'm joined by Ruediger Jankowsky, who is the managing director of a Spanish biotech biosimilars focused company, Cinfa Biotech. So Ruediger, thanks for joining us. I understand you guys actually are making quite a lot of progress. You have a lead program that is already with the European Medicines Agency for evaluation. Could you sort of explain what the target your biosimilar is focused on?
Yes. Our first product is a biosimilar to Neulasta,
which is the
pegfilgrastim. Exactly. Yeah. The originator company is Amgen.
Yeah.
It is a product which is used for supportive therapy in oncology. So specifically it is used to treat or even prevent the chemotherapy-induced neutropenia. That is what we are intending to do. We are developing the product exactly in the same indication as the originator product. And we have, as you say, reached the stage of EMA review. So a couple of weeks ago we have submitted the dossier for marketing authorization to the EMA, and it was accepted by the EMA for review.
Right, okay. And are you planning to commercialize these biosimilars on your own, or do you intend to bring on partners?
We will commercialize our first product through licensing partnerships. So we will reach out to partners, or we are reaching out to partners who are very experienced in local markets, have a strong footprint there, providing the required commercialization channels to make our product most successful.
Right, okay, so what you would be on a country by country basis, you'd have different partners, or you would have one for Western Europe? What are your plans?
We make that very much dependent on, as I said, the footprint of the partners in the market. So in case it makes sense to cluster countries or even reach them, then we do so. But for us, the most important thing is to provide the most success to the product, and that comes with the competence and the strengths of the partners in the local markets.
Right, so you've focused on Europe, so it's with the EMA. Are there any plans to take this to regulators elsewhere in the world?
Yes, that will be the next step. So as soon as we have submitted the dossier to the EMA, we immediately decided that the next step will be the USA, right, which is the major market for such kind of products, by the way. So therefore the next step is now to seek interaction with FDA in order to align on development programs. However, also starting the partnering process for the US market.
Right, and what's sort of the timeline for that? I mean, you sort of say you start the process, but when do you actually expect to open channels with the FDA?
Yeah, you might know the FDA has some slightly different requirements in terms of biosimilars, which goes back to the regulatory pathway in the US as compared to the EMA. The idea is now to first set up a strong concept, a reliable, strong and robust concept to be presented to the FDA based on European data. We are aware that additional development activities will be required, and we are now in the process of exploring to which extent this could make sense to present it to the FDA. Okay. This will be very soon, so we are in the process of preparation. And essentially by next year, we will start seeking interaction with the FDA.
Okay, and yeah, that's your first program. You're looking for partners. Do you have anything in the pipeline as a follow-up?
Yes, we have a second product in the pipeline already, which has reached advanced stages of process development for the technical manufacturing of the product. And for the time being, we are quite happy with the progress of that project. So
and what's that biosimilar targeting?
That is targeting not yet disclosed.
Okay.
So we have for competitive reasons, we have not yet disclosed the identity, so the INN. But as you know, per our corporate policy, we are focusing on two disease areas. The one is oncology and the other one is the autoimmune area.
Right, okay, which of course are the two major areas for all those blockbuster biologics anyway. So would you follow a sort of similar pathway where you would actually take it all and develop it all the way up to registration and then seek a partner, or would you consider bringing partners at an earlier stage?
We are looking to bring in partners even at earlier stage. Now that we have demonstrated our capabilities and resources and even the expertise was built up on how to bring a product through the development process to the regulatory review process. That is what we can offer in conjunction with our expertise, especially on the late stage development, and of course with our regulatory expertise. This is what we would bring into such a kind of partnership. So to answer your question, we are looking for partners already. So it is very welcome to talk about partnerships right now for that second product.
And with the pipeline, do you come up with the ideas of which targets you're going to go for yourselves, or again, would it be possible for a partner company to come and sort of say, look, we would actually like to do this on a global basis, and this is a target we would like to focus on?
Yes, we consider ourselves a kind of factory for biosimilars, which does not mean that we take a product in and manufacture it, but which means a development factory. So apart from the pipeline we have established on our own, it is also highly welcome to talk about projects from partners. So we can bring in our expertise here and the development capacities in order to support also partners' development. So we are open for both sides of the story.
Right. Okay. And how big is the company at the moment?
We belong to the Cinfa Group. The Cinfa Group, for the time being, has about 1,800 employees. However, Cinfa Biotech, as the biosimilar entity, is about 25 experienced experts.
Okay. Okay. Well, Ruediger, thanks very much for
Thank you very much, Mike.
Cheers.
Thank you.